It does. Yep.
So you'll see like a archive of it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. We're going to wait for some people to get here, obviously. Is that you?
No.
No?
Let's start.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we should just do introductions, huh?
I would agree. Yeah.
Okay. Well, my name's Jeff. Basically, we are based out of Chicago. We figured we've been pretty much immersed in all the hype for the last, I don't know, you longer than me.
I've been over about a year now since one of the first things on IGN and a couple other places. But yeah, I've been excited for this and waiting for a year now. Like I say, at least.
Yeah, and you actually got me onto it about, what, 2 months ago? 3 months ago?
Roughly.
Yeah, roughly. So, and I've just been trying to get every little bit of information that I possibly can on this massive game. So, yeah, I think Patrick, did you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Patrick. Same, based out of Chicago. I've been excited for this game for a long time. I can't wait.
Yeah, and Patrick's actually going to be in the chat more often than I'm going to be, just because the mic is actually directly kind of close to my laptop, and it'll get really annoying if I keep typing. So I'm going to try and limit my typing and have Patrick kind of answer all your guys' questions, and that's what we're going to kind of do. We're going to look at the chat. We're going to see what kind of questions you guys have. We do have a couple of kind of cool, I guess, agenda items, I guess if you'd call it. I don't really want it to call it an agenda item. But we do have a couple cool topics that actually Patrick came up with to kind of discuss and just kind of go over. So you want to just start with what the hell is No Man's Sky?
Oh, man. It's so much to sometimes even comprehend and imagine at this point. But yeah, universe-based game.
Yeah, I mean, and all right, let's actually clarify one thing. It is a universe.
Yeah.
There are multiple galaxies. You start off in the same universe, on the edge of that universe, on your very own planet. So as soon as you plug in that game, you are going to be on your very own planet, with its very own ecology, with its habitats. I mean, whether there be wildlife, it depends on how far you are from the sun, is basically what we've been told. Your proximity to any sun is going to dictate your ecology, your environment, everything, the animals, the water, everything. So, and that's just a product of, and I'm sure everybody knows this, is of procedural generation. That's how they're able to make 18 quintillion planets.
Yeah, I can't even fathom at this point.
No, it's just such a massive undertaking by Sean Murray and the team at Hello Games, just because, what was it, 4-person team that started off behind closed doors?
Yeah, I think it was him doing it in secret at first, so...
Yeah, just started off, 4 of them. They didn't even tell the other team that was working on the Joe Danger project, and they basically were just like, okay, well, we're going to sit down, they had a separate entrance, is what I heard, in a video or something like that. They had a separate entrance that they could come in, so they wouldn't actually be disturbed by the people working on Joe Danger. So they grew, they went to like 10 or something like that, and then their place flooded, and they lost a lot.
Yeah.
So once it flooded, obviously I don't know how they bounced back, but they did, obviously, with spectacular fashion.
Mm-hmm.
And
back it up.
Yeah, basically, just lots. Hopefully Sean Murray was obviously playing at at his home, so maybe he had a couple builds there,
Right.
which would be nice and smart. So, but yeah, I think what this game is going to be different for everybody, and really Sean Murray has kind of alluded to that. He has come out and said you can play this in multiple different ways, whether it be a trader, whether it be a explorer, where you just you go planet to planet on that inevitable and, well, not inevitable, I guess it's your choice, adventure to the center of the universe.
Well, I mean, at one point it's going to be inevitable.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to want to. I mean, this game is built on curiosity and the explorer adventurer's nature.
Essentially, it's
how can you not want to know
dream.
what's
It's a dream, It's a dream of exploring the space and what's out there in a video game.
Yeah, with the ability to absolutely do anything and everything you want.
Yep.
And watching and kind of building on the hype of this game and watching similar games like what's it called, Star Citizen, and there was another Elite Dangerous, where those games are wonderfully drawn and just absolutely spectacularly crafted. They're very tough. Like, I mean, even Sean Murray alluded to it, that like landing in a docking bay is an achievement because it is difficult. Where the people at Hello Games and No Man's Sky have kind of made it more of a arcade user-friendly
right.
explorer adventure game, where it's, I mean, you upload your observations and your discoveries, and I mean, even naming new planets.
Right. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. Like I said, a lot to comprehend. It's a lot to look forward to, and as they said, I mean, we've only seen what, 5%, 10%.
Yeah, so that's been an interesting percentage. That's actually, sorry, looking at the chat here. Yeah, Terrence sucks. Interesting thing to say over a live stream, but yeah, I totally agree. If I start out on a good-looking planet, I'm gonna stay there. I'm gonna discover everything that has to offer.
I'm still kind of torn if I want to learn the languages and all this and learn as much as I can about the planet and about the beings on the planet, or kind of go as quick as possible and explore more than just that. What? Sorry, I've got some allergies today, so I'm all stuffed up and it's bad.
It's a nice day in Chicago, so naturally it's windy.
Yeah. Also, a month away from No Man's Sky release.
Yeah, a month to the day.
Right.
So it's going to be one of the longest months of all of our lives, but we'll find a way through. What are you doing? Actually, that's a good question. What video games are you playing right now that's it's kind of distracting you from the month-long wait?
Well, mine right now, I've been just putzing along on Fallout 4. Nothing special, just playing, creating, building, exploring, the normal stuff on what you do in Fallout. I was a little late to the game on that one anyway, so.
Yeah, I completely immersed myself when that came out, and I found that I just got kind of addicted to crafting, so I built massive bases, bases, and completely just said, all right, here we go, screw the storyline, I'm just going to craft.
Yeah, at this point, I've got probably like 70 hours, and I'm still pretty early on in the story.
Yeah, so me personally, when Patrick actually turned me on to this game, I went out and bought a PS3.
4, buddy.
4. Or whatever, PS4. Jeez, sorry. See, I've never owned a PlayStation before in my life, ever. And I played over at Patrick's place a couple times, and I mean, to be fair, I'm an Xbox guy, but I completely came over to PlayStation 4 simply for this game. And I actually ended up picking up, because I saved a ton of money on it, I bought that Battlefront season pack that I found at Target. I got the PS4 for under $300. It was ridiculous. And I ended up picking up The Witcher 3, which is interesting. It's long, complicated, just ridiculously detailed.
Right.
It's a beautiful game.
Right. So Terrence was saying that he was playing the Hyper Light Drifter. I don't
know what that is.
I've not played that one. I'm bad when it comes to some of those. Yeah, I mean, how is that? What is that? Is that like a No Man's Sky-esque kind of game?
I don't know. Hyper Light Drifter. I've never heard of it.
No, I'm not part of the.
I don't know. Well, I mean, we have computers. Might as well check it out. All right. Interesting.
So yeah, we're just Googling it right now.
Yeah,
sorry.
we are. Okay. Yeah, I've seen a couple of different games similar to this compared, just kind of in the kind of same realm of those. So that's interesting. A lot of people are playing I think it's the Star Citizen beta right now.
I think so. I don't know.
The game looks fun because
you're
you can go in first person.
right now. Yeah.
Yeah, you can like board ships and like explore them and find different things on them, and it's pretty cool. Like you can like you completely leave your ship in space, and just you have like the jetpacks and everything, and that's a pretty cool feature.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, and I mean it has not been confirmed nor denied whether or not you can leave your ship in space in No Man's Sky.
Right. I mean,
it doesn't appear by all of the gameplay that you're going to be able to, but Sean Murray has played this so close to the chest that we have no idea.
Actually, I'm so happy that it's such a secret. I love it. I love it. It reminds me of the old days. You know, you play some of the old Nintendo games, and can I even say Nintendo without them coming after us?
Yeah, I don't know.
I kid.
Yeah, no, and to be honest with you, I've never really followed a game as closely as I have than No Man's Sky.
Right.
I haven't really been, like, because I was a huge Fallout 3 fan, and then I kind of got on the Fallout 4, hype bandwagon, but I didn't completely immerse myself in it, to be honest with you.
Right. Right.
Yeah, Terrence, it looked really good, honestly. I'm not going to lie. It looked really crisp. There's obviously some bugs, because I honestly, is it beta or is it alpha right now? It might actually still be an alpha, to be honest with you. It is. It does look really, really good. I mean, it's really crisp. I mean, you can the ships in it are awesome.
Right.
Like you can get the ship. I can't remember what the ship was called from Guardians of the Galaxy, but there's one that looks almost identical to it.
Oh yeah.
The Milano.
The Milano.
Yeah, the Milano. It was awesome. It's a really, really cool game, and I don't know if they've introduced. I don't think you can go down to planets.
It might still be beta in that part.
They might.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Beyond me right now.
Yeah, Watch Dogs. I actually really enjoyed Watch Dogs, but I enjoyed it from a nostalgia point of view because I live in Chicago, and that game was based in Chicago, and it was pretty damn accurate.
Was it?
Yeah.
I never played it. Like it was one that I wanted to, but then I kind of stepped away from. I don't remember what I was playing at that time.
Yeah.
Probably something dumb. But yeah. It'd be fun. It looked like an awesome thing, and like we said, Chicago. I mean,
yeah, it's that was kind of what made the game cool, to be honest with you. And if you go downtown and everything, like I cycle here in the city, so like I'm down there all the time, and it was just it was really cool. Mm-hmm. But the gameplay, the storyline, yeah. I mean, I can see. I mean, you're a hacker. You have a cell phone. You kind of run around. You can hack cameras, and you can honestly, I've heard that you can play the entire game without shooting anybody and just hacking everything and just completely sneaking around. Which, I mean, that's the way you want to play. It's cool.
Yeah, I kind of do like those pacifist kind of games.
Yeah, I don't know. That's not the reason I play those games. Like, I want to play No Man's Sky because I don't want to just go up and shoot the shit out of everything.
No.
Like, that's the last thing I want to do in No Man's Sky. Like, I hear people that, I want to decimate every single species on my planet when I first get there. Like, what the hell is wrong with you?
Right.
It's just why? Why can't you just observe the beauty of which is this? I mean, unless you're on a barren planet. So.
You have
a 90% chance of being on a barren planet.
At this point, right?
So, yeah. So that's the reality of it, I guess. Because 10% of the planets are going to be occupied with life. The other 90% are, due to their proximity from their sun, their given sun, will be barren. But that doesn't mean they're not going to be resource rich. That doesn't mean anything like that.
No.
Those could be the most unique resources that another system might trade high value for.
Right. Right.
So you just don't know. Well, actually, Patrick had a really, really cool idea to kind of reach out to the community and say, how did you get turned on to the hype of No Man's Sky? Patrick actually turned me onto it. Patrick found out about it when it first was aired on IGN.
A while ago, right? I don't remember exactly, so it's been a while. I heard rumors about it, and I've always just kept an ear on, down to the ground, if you know what I mean.
So let us know in the chat how you guys kind of got on the hype bandwagon, and what kind of got you just absolutely hungry for more No Man's Sky, and
Right. What makes you come to a live chat or live chat of two people talking about a game that they're excited for.
Yeah, and that's honestly what this whole live stream's all about.
Right.
It's nothing structured, I guess. If we might actually wander off topic sometimes, like we already have, like with Flush Dogs. I mean, we're both gamers. I'm actually a digital marketing engineer at an agency here in Chicago.
I'm just an old gaming nerd.
So I basically sit in a big chair with large headphones on all day, and when I'm bored, I flip on Fallout New Vegas or something crazy on my computer and go kill some hours of just wandering around the wasteland. God, I hope nobody from my agency is watching this. That'd be bad. But yeah, I think the first thing we were going to kind of just get into is you're on your first planet. You've been. We don't know how you're going to spawn into the game. He said it's kind of a weird little there's no like cutscene. It's not going to be like a live action like deal or anything.
I'm just looking forward to that first step into the game. I just want to know how it is. I don't want to know right now, and I just want to be excited for it.
Yeah, and I mean, I think when I first get onto my planet, I just want to take it all in for if I'm on a barren planet, there's life there, and people are saying, I think someone asked the question the other day I saw, are there going to be like land vehicles? And we haven't seen any land vehicles. I don't want to, obviously, we have no clue whether or not they're going to be land vehicles or not. They haven't shown them in any of the gameplay, so right now we don't think so, but you have a ship that can fly really fast.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to even taking the ship once, and just flying around the world in the atmosphere and seeing how that kind of goes,
Yeah.
I think that'd be awesome.
And it's a planet-sized planet. Do you really want to drive around? I mean, how long does it take for me to get back to my hometown in Michigan? It's like 5 hours. Screw that. If this is a planet-sized planet.
Right. I mean, you're going to be walking a little faster.
Right, exactly. So, yeah, no. I could honestly do without land vehicles. I know it might be a cool little addition down the way, but I guess I just don't see the current need, or the current, I guess, desire to have land vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make my ship my own. That's my biggest thing. Because this guy I was watching the other day play Star Citizen, he got his ship because I was saying the Milano. Well, that ship in Guardians of the Galaxy was his. It was his home.
Yep.
And that's kind of like your ship in No Man's Sky.
That is your home.
Yeah. You don't have a base. There's no base building.
No.
I mean, you can make the environment your own. Like, you can create caves.
But at the same time, didn't they say that it's when you leave the atmosphere, it's going to come back, and it's just going to be generated anew, unless something massive happens or major.
Yeah. That's just ridiculous. Well, big things will stay. Yeah, big things will stay because they're not going to upload them to the cloud.
Right.
Yeah, and they're not going to upload them to the cloud for everybody.
No.
So, like, the big things, like heaven forbid someone actually does wipe out a species of animal. That probably, and unfortunately, would probably be uploaded to the cloud.
I don't think it's even going to happen. No.
Yeah, and who's to say what they consider big or not?
Right. So, yeah, Terrence is mentioning that about the land vehicles might be a thing because of the posters in the office.
Oh, good point. Yeah. Hey, I like it.
I mean, they said a lot of things, and
true.
There was another part, not kind of connected with the land vehicles, but with VR, that whole thing, and when that came up in questioning, how he kind of played it off. He wanted to have it, but I mean, I think that's one of the reasons. If that's possible, I would totally be for somebody who'd picking up VR just to play this game.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, VR would be great for this game. It'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm sold on VR yet.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, if they announce it with the PS4, since I mean that's what I'm playing it on, then I will go out and I'll buy a VR set and just play.
Yeah. So, just
right. I mean, it'd be awesome.
It would be. I don't know. I haven't really. I mean, Sean Murray kind of was very coy.
Best way of saying it. So, do you guys think it might be a possibility? I mean, I know they're kind of playing with the idea of the VR. Do you think it would be a thing for both computer or PS4?
And there's rumor for what are they dubbing it? Neo? What is it? The PlayStation 4?
The 4K.
Yeah.
Or the
4K
4.5.
PlayStation.
Yeah.
Apparently, some French retailer exposed and had to immediately retract that it was going to be out in September.
Right. They haven't. I love it. I love
that. Was funny.
I love those leaks.
Oh, it was so great, and because there was one guy in my office or in the agency. He's a creative director, and we always just trade information on games back and forth. And it was before I actually bought the PS4 for this game. It was like a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago.
Right.
And he goes, "Oh, I don't know if I do that. They just announced that the da-da-da is going to come out or whatever." And I'm just like, come on. Like, I mean, and then you immediately go up to my office and I Google it. And French retailer retracts statement of new Sony PlayStation. It's like, oh, jeez.
It's out there, you know it.
Yeah, it's like, come on, man. Like, I mean, it is what it is. So I was not going to wait to September to play No Man's Sky. I'm sorry. This month is going to be long enough.
So I have a question for you guys. Most likely you're probably from the States. I can't say why not. But with the pre-orders, are they all the same pre-order? I haven't really been looking too much with like the bonus stuff.
Yeah, neither have I.
I've seen like the Best Buys and GameStops. I think the GameStop had some fighter plane or some fighter spaceship.
Yeah, that was the. Okay, so there's one that's like 150, I think, and that one comes with the model.
Oh, that's
plane.
The model. Yeah, that's
that comes the model plane, and then there's a limited edition which is currently sold out of every freaking place on planet Earth.
Yeah, I know.
You'd literally have to travel out of this solar system to find No Man's Sky. I'm like, yeah, no pun intended. But yeah, there's no limited editions anywhere on the face of the planet unless you go to eBay and you want to spend. I think I saw one for $225.
More than I want to spend right now.
Somebody's literally selling their pre-order for I think like $200 or $300, something like that. So I'm sure they're gonna make more limited editions. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe they won't. Maybe that's the obvious nature of limited editions, but I can't see them completely being out of stock for the next month. I would have to maybe imagine they will release a little bit more. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Maybe they won't. Who knows? I am just planning on getting this game on digital download so I can download it as soon as possible.
Yeah, get it first day.
Yeah.
You said you're not even... I mean, yeah.
What? I'm taking the day off
yeah.
just to do this.
Ready to play.
Ready. And it's going to download midnight? No, it releases...
You'll get it before midnight because you're in Central.
No, that's right. I will get it before midnight. So, yeah, I'll get it actually 11 o'clock on Monday night. Oh, nice. That'll be fun. That'll be a fun little Monday night to look forward to. All right, Terrence says there are different pre-order bonuses I've seen. They're the ones that come with a mine called... Oh, really? Really? I didn't see those. That's actually pretty... That's nice. I like that. I'm going to have to look that up. I did not know that. Thank you, Terrence.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, we've been just scouring the land for the limited edition with absolutely zero luck.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've gone almost to the suburbs at this point.
Oh, well, yeah. I went to Newegg for a half a minute, and it was available. And by the time I came back and tried to buy it, it was gone already.
Yeah. If I see it online, if it's available, it's mine.
Yeah, exactly.
Right now.
So, let's tackle another thing. Sean Murray has said that you can completely spend 100% of your time in space. Mm-hmm. Is that something that you would be interested in? Or are you more interested in exploring planets?
I'm super interested in the language of the games. of the different races. And I'm not one to say that I won't explore everything, but I am super excited to learn a new language. I'm weird, I suppose. So, yes, I'll spend a lot of time in space, but yes, I'm going to scour anything I can to figure out what's going on.
I think so too. I think I want to build up my like standing with the alien races, because I think there's 3 or 4 alien races, factions.
4 as far as I know.
Call it. We're gonna call it a faction. That sounds really like Fallout 4-y.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's call it alien race. That sounds cool. Yeah, there's 3 or 4 alien races. 4, you confirmed. I want to get good standing with them. I want to learn the language. I want to be able to trade with them, be on good standing with them. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to piss off the Sentinels. I'm not going to steal their blueprints.
How easy that's or how hard that might be, though.
Yeah, that's a good point. You might, but that's why you keep your ship close.
It's true. Jump out.
See ya. And then you don't necessarily have to leave the solar system, but just get out of that general area. It appeared that as soon as he did that one time, did you see the video with the goat coming after him?
Yeah, that was hilarious.
That was so great. Oh man, and he didn't even.
I think that was the video that I made you watch for the first one. It was that one, or that was the second video?
No, the first video I watched was when they were on that very cold planet. And it was negative 160 degrees Kelvin.
Celsius.
Or Celsius, whatever. Sorry. It was insane. It was just insane, and his thermal protection was decreasing substantially, and he had to burrow his way into that tunnel, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the first video I watched, and that that fueled the hype, and then it became an addiction after that.
Right.
So, but yeah, I kind of agree with you. I want to stay on my planet and discover things. I want to be able to name my planet. So you have to discover a certain amount of things on the planet to be able to name the planet, is what I hear? You have to meet a certain...
I don't know.
I guess. It's maybe a progression thing. That was just a thing I read, that you have to kind of go around and uncover the interest points of a planet to be able to name that planet.
That'd be fair.
Right? So... it's kind of like that progression model. Discover these many things, these many animals, and then you have the ability to name that planet, like a threshold.
I can't make any. I don't know. I haven't really. I haven't really read anything about that yet, or truly looked into that.
Yeah, it would make sense.
I mean, yeah.
Not just hey, landed on a planet, I'm gonna name it.
It might be hilarious.
Christopher Columbus style. Let's do this.
Get your flags all over the place.
Get the flags all over the place.
Don't forget your diseases.
Yeah. Okay. So that's a really good point. So some planets are going to be toxic. Do you think you can bring that toxicity with you?
As much as I want to say yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to be that detailed either. That'd be a cool feature.
Uh-huh.
It'd be a pain in the ass feature. Could you imagine introducing new diseases to new planets?
Yeah, kill off all the goats without even touching them.
You'd actually that'd be something you actually have to worry about.
A hardcore mode.
Yeah. So, I just think the biggest thing about this game is how big it is.
Yeah, just the sheer size, and yeah, I'm excited. Like I said, it's been something I've wanted for years and years and years, and finally get to see it.
Well, with that, guys, we're going to keep these, the first one. This is the first one. We're going to keep it to a half an hour.
0 maybe. Even.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not sure if we're going to keep this one. This is kind of a test run. So we appreciate you guys coming out. Thank you very much. And we will let you guys know when we're going to do a second one. Probably going to have these focused on something.
Right.
Each episode, like a different detail or a different strategy or something like that.
Something loose, yeah.
Yep. So kind of come with more of a structure. So let us know if you guys have any ideas. We're on Google Plus. No Man's Sky. So just let us know. And yeah, man. Thanks for joining.
Thank you.
Sorry, don't mean to discriminate.
Thank you so much. See you later.
Have a great night.
Bye.